How long do you think it would take to change your business, to turn things around? The answer is always going to be it depends, right? But here's what I know, and I can tell you my honest experience. Obviously, I started this journey 6 years ago. I didn't get serious about really expanding my business and going into other revenue streams until probably 2019. So that was 3 years ago. That's when I decided to become more visible. That's when I decided that visibility was going to grow my business faster than anything else. That's when I started having passive programs. That's when I started selling them out. And on one hand, we can look at that scenario and say the 1 second decision that I made to say that I was going to be more visible technically changed my business in a second, right? But it took 3 years to get me where I'm at today, right? That doesn't mean it's going to take you 3 years at all. Back in July of 2020, I, in 1 month, decided I'm going to do 100 live videos. That month set my business up for the trajectory that it is at today. Doing that uncomfortable thing, right, propelled my business. Let's think about this. If I do 100 videos, first of all, I'm not advising anybody do 100 live videos or 200 live videos. However, if I'm going to take 100 videos and I do them over a 100-day period or a 30-day period, which am I going to get the more results from? Obviously, the 30-day period, because more people, I'm going to be able to reach more people in that 30-day period, right? Because I'm doing it in a compactive, because it's not like I'm going to stop doing video. I'm just not going to do 100 videos a month after that. But so that 30-day period, that 1 month changed my business, right? Because it propelled me into what happened next. I do believe that you can change your business in 3 weeks in revenue, because at the beginning of the month, I had told my mentor I was quitting and I was killing my business. I was done. 3 weeks later, I messaged her to tell her that I've somehow, I don't even know how this happened, but somehow I have generated $13,000 this month in revenue. Recurring revenue, but that is the actual cash that came into my business that month. So it was going to be recurring after that. And I got to keep having that compound effect and adding on to that. So whether it's a second, whether it's a month of consistency, of insane consistency that I did for that month, and then I just got consistent every single day after that, whether it's a 3-week period where you give your all, right? Or it's when you're walking down the street, sounds like the start of a song, and you're listening to a podcast and you have no distractions and you're fully focused, and everything in this single podcast you've absolutely heard before. Nothing is new. But in that moment, you're willing to accept everything. I want to say the podcast was 20 minutes. That podcast changed my life. There was nothing in that podcast I had never heard before. But in that moment, in a 1-second moment, I was ready to accept everything that was being said and said, I am going to go on an uncomfortable journey for an entire year. So when I asked in my free group yesterday, do you believe you can change your business in a month? Do you believe you can change your business in a week? Do you believe you can change your business in a second? The answer is all yes. Yes. It takes a split-second decision to no longer play small. It takes a week to start the momentum of whatever the consistency is that you're not going to give up on. It took me a month to truly flesh it out. Again, 100 live videos is insane. It was my goal, right? It was my uncomfortable action. But what if we took that uncomfortable action and did 100 videos over, like I said, a 100-day period? We're going to get results. We're going to see things start to happen. But it all starts with that split decision to change. It all starts with that split decision to change what you are not doing or what you are doing. It's that split decision that takes 1 second that I'm done playing small. I don't want to be like this anymore. That split decision. can change the entire trajectory of your business. It took me a split decision to say I'm going to become the visibility queen. I wasn't her. I had to become her. Just because I bought the domain meant nothing. Nothing. I can't be the visibility queen if I hide, right? I can't be the visibility queen if I choose to cower and hide and not get on video. What split decision are you going to make today? What split decision that's going to take you 1 second that could change your life, could change your business, could change your business, have their ripple effect through your life, change other people's lives? What split decision do you get to make? And we are totally going to talk about that and all of this and more in Next Level You, which is our masterclass this coming Friday. So make sure you sign up if you haven't already. There will be a replay available for a few days after that. So if you can't attend live, that's okay. But this is what I'm talking about. You can change everything in your business in 1 second. 1 second. It all starts with you. It all starts with that decision. What decision are you going to make? What change are you committing to? What are you going to keep going and not let anything stop you? Not the fact that you're not going to get instant gratification, not the fact that it's not going to happen overnight, but that split decision, I'm doing this differently. I want something different. Whether it's a split decision, which is what it always starts with, in a month or 2 months or 3 months or a whole year of consistency, is it worth it? I can tell you, yes, it is. My journey has been 6 years. 6 years. I didn't decide to get serious about other streams of income until 3 years in. I've been doing it for 3 years solid now. It pays off. But it takes that split decision that you get to make a change. And that is the scariest part. But I will always say, if it's not scary, it's not worth doing. If it's not uncomfortable, it's not worth doing. Play bigger and make big moves before you are ready. You will never regret it. You will figure it out. It will all work out, or you'll learn from it. Most of the time, it works out in some way, shape, or form, and we just have to believe that it will.